Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team. We are competing in motorsport as a fun experience, and we're kind of unique because most of our sponsorship comes through crowdfunding from lovely people like you, so thank you very much. Right, it's Wednesday, so it's time for our midweek update video. This one is from the archives. However, if you'd like to stay bang up to date and help support our little team, please consider becoming a YouTube member or a patron. So, run VT!
This clip is especially for you. Errol, run VT!
Welcome to another midweek update video. These videos are for teammates, patrons, sponsors and YouTube members. Your support, as always, is hugely appreciated. Thank you very much. Right, when am I recording this? Oh, 7:30 on a Sunday evening. Yes, bang on target. That gives me tonight, Monday and Tuesday to edit this video so I can get it out to you on a Wednesday morning. It takes me roughly 3 hours to do these videos, but it's worth it because I get to give you some extra content for your support. Thank you. What have I been up to this week? Actually, not a lot as far as motorsport is concerned or prepping. Basically, I've been video editing or DIYing. I know it needs to be done, doesn't it? So as far as video editing, I made a quick video for the Isle of Wight Car Club when we did the auto test in the Mark 1, which was great. And as far as DIYing is concerned, I've been making a compost bin for Catherine in the garden. I know it's a 3-year compost bin. So basically, all your garden waste and food waste goes into number 1. Year later it goes into number 2, and then year 3 it goes into the 3rd one, and that's when it's really good compost. We got the idea from Catherine's parents when we visited Germany over Christmas. It's made out of spare pallet wood and offcuts of pontoon planks from work. So anyway, you don't need to know about that, but that's exactly why I have not done a lot this week. However, there's still a lot to talk about. I haven't done any work on Dad's Binny Cooper S. I really need to get that sorted out because obviously, talking about, we might as well just go straight into future events.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fast, sharp right. Fast, sharp right. Sharp right. Sharp right. Listen. Sammy, you have to listen to my call, Sammy. Please, I beg you.
The Sandown Sprint, which is basically what we're trying to get Dad's Binny Cooper S ready for, sprinting it in general as well during the summer. The Isle of Wight Car Club now have full ownership of the Sandown Sprint, which is great, but it's umming and ahhing whether they can do it. It's all down to finances and and all that sort of thing. So sometimes we hear them, they go, yes, it's definitely on, and sometimes they're going, yeah, it's all down to funding. So we will see. But anyway, doesn't matter. Got to get Dad's Binny Cooper S ready for that. As far as another event is concerned, one of the videos that I shot at the end or after the Sandown auto test that we did in the Mini was I did another car review, this time with Glenn Sudden with his lovely MGB GT. He's done sprints and hill climbs and those sort of endurance navigation events that Catherine and I myself did with the Hero Rally. Anyway, that was a really good video. I'm going to start editing that very soon. But one of the deals that I said with him is I would love to navigate for him in a future event. So we did a deal, and we're going to do the Hero Challenge 1, I think it is, which is in Taunton, West Country. He's going to drive, obviously, in his car, and I said that I would navigate. It's really good because obviously one of my big goals is to do the Monte Carlo historic in obviously in the Rally Mini, and that involves closed roads, stages as it is now, which is really good, but also a big chunk of it is this type of navigating. So obviously, even though I'll be driving, I will need a navigator, and it's good that I would have the same knowledge, you know, of how to do all that sort of stuff. There's no point me not knowing about it, so I thought, why not get involved and be a navigator for a bit. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, with that parallel planning with the Roger Albert Clark or the Monte Carlo Historic, I will be looking for a navigator for the historic rally. So if you like SOMs and navigating and map reading and all that sort of stuff, and you fancy being my navigator for that event, let me know, you know. Anyway, let's crack on with the Rally Mini. Yep, so again, I haven't done a lot, but I have been welding in those rear replacement rear arches, damper mount, but you know, brackets. There's nothing to show you because, oh no, actually, I'm all this because I don't have a crib sheet. We're all over the shop. Let's go for tool of the week. Yeah, tool of the week is my Frost shrinking stretching machine, because although I've tack welded that, I've actually seam welded it in now, but it's I've seam welded that replacement panel in to replace the massive, you know, for those that don't know, I chopped these massive mahoofers out, the rear shock mounts. I'm putting in standard ones, but the panel that I've got only replaces like this bit. It doesn't replace this bit here. So what I've had to do is fabricate that. So basically I made it out of 1mm steel basically, and then folded the edge over just by smacking it over the side of the bench here. But of course it needs to be curved, and using the shrinking machine you nip the end of the, you know, the short end, and that basically shrinks it, and as it shrinks it, it gives it a curve. You can't just bend the metal over because it won't work. But anyway, this is a lovely machine, one of my favourite things. It was a bit of an investment. I wish I bought the machine with 2 teeth. When you shrink it, that's fine, but if you want to stretch it to go the other way, you've got to actually undo it with Allen keys and stuff and put the new teeth in. I wish I'd spent the money and got 2 separate machines, because then you could just swap round. Anyway, absolutely love that tool. Monty the Mark 1. Yeah, after the success of getting him ready for the Ford Only Auto Test that happened last weekend, we went out and used him again this weekend. You know, obviously not for motorsport, but just for going for a drive around the island because it was a lovely day. We went to Core Abbey, said hello to the pigs. No baby pigs at the moment, but we'll go back later. Then we went to Isle of Wight Bus Museum to see Mum and Dad volunteer there. So yeah, we popped in and said hello, which was really cool, see the buses. And then we went to Arson Fire in Adgeston Vineyard to pick up some, you know, products. Oh, we got some lovely cherry liqueur. And some stickers. I can't find them, but I'll put them here. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm gonna put those stickers on, but I'll find a place. But what we did notice when we were driving it, and obviously I want to use it more for, you know, doing those sort of navigation events, it's still very, very noisy in there. So what I want to do is try and see if I can quieten it down. You know, the roof rack rattles, the bumpers rattle, the steering wheel rattles, you get a lot of induction noise, and that's all well and good. You know, like in the Rally Mini, when you got your headset, a helmet on with your intercom, it's not really an issue. But when you're doing the events where you're not allowed to have them and you need to, you know, read all the notes back and forth, you really have to shout. So I think what I'm going to do is, on my phone I've actually got a decibel reader, so I might do a test drive, see what the decibel reading is, and then, you know, do an experiment, just add extra things to try and quieten it down, and, you know, thing to you. Yeah, I want to use that car more in the summer, and I think the more usable it is, the more we will use it. Bin juice. Yeah, bin juice is where I try and fund the petrol for our motorsport by saying stuff that I find in the bin at work. I haven't found anything, but we're getting to that season where, you know, customers start chucking valuable things in the bin. But I have been selling an awful lot of my own personal stuff because not to fund petrol, but I want to fund the fuel system that's going in the back of the Rally Mini. Obviously I've ditched the big fuel tank, managed to sell that, that's really good. But I want to buy those a decent fuel pump, different fuel pump, all those AM fittings and new filter and everything else. So I've been selling some stuff and I reckon I'm about 300 quid in, which is really good. So I just got to flog a few more bits and then I'll be able to buy all the bits for that, and obviously another fuel pump for Monty the Mark 1. Alfie update. We doing in the van, Alfie? I need to go to work, mate. Well, just checking it out. Need to clean that. Everyone likes a nice tidy service van. There is a story where Alfie actually did end up going in a delivery van for a ride, didn't you, mate? Luckily, he worked out where you came from. Come on, mate, I've got to go to work. Out you come. Come on, out you come. Here's me arse. Thanks, mate. Hey, go on. Hey, well done. Yeah, Alfie was actually in the workshop today. I didn't have my phone with me, so I couldn't film it. But he came in and he went underneath the Mini and he was underneath there for about half an hour, just sat under the car. And I was going, what are you? Well, I haven't got his bed now, so that's probably why he was sat under there. Now he's back out and about. I better sort him out with his Jensen button hoodie, hadn't I? Right, thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Ta-ta for now. Here's me arse. Cheers, mate.